Oh, welcome to Patrick's Motovlog. Better than watching paint dry. Paint dry!
Oh yeah, nice pretty colors. I kinda like riding in the autumn. For one thing, all the trees are kind of pretty with the yellow leaves and things like that, and it's not as warm as in the middle of summer, so you're sweating your ass off, and it's not as slippery as it is in the spring, because here in Sweden we get a lot of ice on the road, so they pour out a lot of sand and salt to melt the ice, but that only works up to like plus 7 degrees Celsius. So then if it's colder than that, they pour out a lot of sand. And of course in the springtime that sand is still on the roads, and it gets shuffled around by the cars, by the draft from the cars, and but still when we start to ride in the springtime, there's still thick lines of sand on the edges of the road, which I know to my cost, because soon we're gonna come to the place where I had my first ever crash, my only crash actually. But what happened there was I was out riding, and it was a national holiday. I don't think there's anything like it internationally, so I can't really translate it. But anyways, I was supposed to go to celebrate this at a friend's house in the evening, to have a barbecue, and I just wanted to have a ride before I went. So I was out, and I was a bit distracted thinking about that evening, what we were going to do, and how fun it was going to be, and I was looking out into the forest, and I wasn't going very fast. I was actually going under the speed limit, and if you've seen some of my videos, you probably realize that that is not very common for me. So I was under the speed limit when I came into this quite sharp bend, and it turned out to be sharper than I thought it would be. So I got panic. And have you seen Keith Coates' A Twist of the Wrist 2? I did. That's a really great instructional video, by the way, if you ride bikes, so you should check that out. But anyway, I did everything wrong, everything you could do wrong. I was stiff in my body, I was looking where I didn't want to go, and of course I went straight there, and when my front wheel got out onto the sand, it just fell over really fast. So I went over on my side, hit my face on the tarmac, and twisted my shoulder, and got my foot was a bit squeezed. But all in all, the only thing that really happened to me was that I got a bit of bruises. That's it. So I was really lucky, and the bike was not as lucky, but thankfully I had it fully insured, so I just had to leave it at the workshop and they fixed it for me. But sadly it took like 1.5 months of the best premium riding time during that summer, so it did suck a bit. But anyways, I'll continue the story when we get closer to the corner. So just up here. That sign said that the road would be closed because there has been an accident. So I guess I'll just go and see if that's where they closed it off. Maybe I have to go back the same way I came. Oh, that would suck a bit. So anyway, this is where I came, and I was the road had become really bumpy that winter, so I just thought I have to take down the speed, and hold on, I'll let this guy pass, and so I can talk better. So I thought I would have to take down the speed, and damn it, and just relax a bit. So I was sitting here thinking, well, what we're gonna do tonight? I'm gonna go to Daniel and Tina and do a bit of barbecuing and have a few beers, and it's gonna be great. And I thought, oh look, that house wasn't there. It was a stone cottage of some sort. So I was looking at that, and here I realized, oh crap, it's turning. So I braked and went like this, and here was full of sand. So I skidded out into the ditch here, and at first I thought it was fine. I just stood up right away, full of adrenaline, and thought the bike can't lay here in the ditch. So I picked it up and dragged it out of the ditch, and not until it was really heavy, and I thought, what the hell? And not until I had it up on the tarmac I realized that it still was in gear, so the back wheel was just dragging behind, but I was so full of adrenaline I still got it up. So at that time I didn't have a smartphone, so I called my brother Hans, so he could help me find the numbers to call. So I called my insurance company, and they took the information about the accident, and then they said to call assistance. So they came and picked me up, but sadly they were out on another mission, so I had to wait. So I sat there on a tree stump, just waiting for about an hour, and I thought I was fine. I didn't need any medical attention. But after maybe half an hour, it started hurting a bit, and one thing was my pointy finger that started hurting. I was like, what the hell, how can that be hurt? Well, because I of course was sitting like this, and the clutch lever hit the ground and squeezed shut over my finger. So I got a nasty bruise on that finger, but that was it. And then it also started to hurt in my foot. This was when the adrenaline was wearing off. But anyway, I got a ride home from the assistance guys, and they drove my bike to the workshop. And then I just got in the shower, got ready, and went to the party. And I talked to my mother the day after, and she's a nurse. Hi, Mom. And she told me that I was a bit of an idiot for not going to the emergency room, because even though I felt pretty okay, it still was... Oh, let's see, could this be where the accident is? I think so. Yes, that doesn't look good. Anyway, yeah, so because if I had gone to the emergency room, I would have had it on record that the things that were hurt. And now, like 3 years later, my shoulder still hurts sometimes, and if I had those records, maybe I could have gotten something from my insurance companies for it, but hey, what you gonna do? So if you're ever in an accident, my advice to you would be go to the emergency room even if you feel pretty okay, just so you get it on record what you have heard, in case it doesn't go away after a while. So there you have it, the possibility to learn from my mistakes.
Oh, thanks for watching my vlog. Don't forget to subscribe.